Hello everyone! Today we are going to talk about a very important subject for technology companies considering investing in Turkey. Technology Development Zones, also known as Technoparks, and the tax incentives available in these zones. For companies developing software and technology, the exemptions from VAT and the corporate income tax create highly attractive opportunities. Let's take a closer look. So what is the VAT exemption? In Turkey, software developed in technoparks, including system management, data management, business applications, internet, gaming, mobile and even military software is exempt from VAT. This means that if you are developing your software in a technopark, you don't charge VAT when selling it. And if the technopark is also designated as a free zone, this does not affect the VAT exemption. It still applies. If you pay VAT on inputs for your projects, you're allowed to deduct that VAT, but you cannot request a refund. So overall, companies operating in technoparks continue to benefit from both corporate income tax exemptions and VAT exemptions. Now, what happens if a company leaves the technopark? This is a critical point. Once your company leaves, even if you continue to generate income from projects developed inside the technopark, your tax advantages will no longer apply. For corporate income tax, profits earned within technoparks are exempt from corporate tax until December 31st, 2028. The standard corporate income tax rate in Turkey is 25%, but after leaving a technopark, you cannot use this exemption, even if you sell projects developed earlier. So to keep benefiting from this advantage, you need to remain inside the technopark. For VAT, sales of projects developed in the technopark are exempt from VAT, but once sold outside, VAT must be applied. In short, these tax advantages are only valid as long as your company is based in a technopark. Let's also talk about domains, hosting, and SSL sales. One of the most common questions is, are these services also VAT exempt? The answer is no. Domain registration, web hosting, and SSL certificates are not considered software. That's why they are always subject to VAT, even if provided within a technopark. And the same rule applies if these services are sold through resellers. And VAT must be calculated in all cases. To sum up, technoparks in Turkey offer very strong tax incentives for technology companies. Software projects developed inside technoparks enjoy both VAT and corporate income tax exemptions, which is a significant advantage. But once you step outside the technopark, these benefits no longer apply. So if you are planning to invest in Turkey, we strongly recommend that you take these incentives into account when structuring your company and planning your project timelines. So I hope this video has helped you better understand the opportunities provided by technoparks in Turkey. If you are considering investment and would like more details, feel free to leave your questions in the comments below. See you in the next video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching.